Okay, so you just got your Seint makeup and now you're wondering, what do I do with it? I'm gonna walk you through how to fill your palette, how to apply, and how to blend out so that you can see how super easy and simple this makeup is. Your makeup is gonna come in these magnetized tins, just like that. The best way to remove them is just to put your thumb on the underside and push that tin out. You're just gonna load that right in, just like that. So let's just go ahead and fill up our palette with all of the shades that I matched you to. The order does not matter. You can apply these in whatever order you want. Where you put them on your face is important, however. I'm actually gonna start with my brightening highlight. This is gonna be the lightest shade that I match you to. Now, I'm gonna use my fingers for today's demonstration, but you could absolutely use a brush. It's just a preference. So you just want to tap, tap, tap in your product. No swiping. These creams are highly pigmented. A little goes a long way. Now, this shade is gonna basically go in the center of my face to brighten it. So I'm gonna start maybe in the center of my forehead, go down the center of my nose, Cupid's bow. And here's the thing, you're not gonna put this like you would a traditional concealer. You don't wanna go all up underneath your eyes because that's just gonna accentuate all of the fine lines, texture, wrinkles, things that we don't want to accentuate, right? So I'm just gonna put this in the corner of my eyes. You can see I'm not using a lot. And again, this is where we're actually gonna clean up our eyeshadow by using our brightening highlight. I'm gonna go into my main shade, which is the shade that's gonna be closest to your skin tone. Same method, just tap, tap, tap. Now this you can either do stripes, you can do dots. You're gonna see gals doing it all different kinds of ways. Truly, it's up to you. So that shade is just gonna basically go where I didn't put the lighter shade, but I'm gonna stay away from the areas that I'm gonna show you next. And this is where I'm gonna put my contour. Contour is dark. Don't be afraid of it. It's cream, it's blendable. If you put too much on, you're gonna be able to blend it out. Not a big deal. Same thing, tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna start on my forehead, up close to the hairline. This is going to give your face depth and dimension. Now I'm going to give myself some cheekbones. I'm going to go right on top of that cheekbone. Next, I'm going to bring it along the jawline. This is going to help to firm up your jaw and help your jowls look a little less noticeable. I like to contour my nose because I like the effect that it gives. It slims my nose a little bit. So at this point, this is where I would stop and blend everything out. You may want to use your setting spray here. Mine, I transferred to a smaller spray bottle just because I travel with this. So I'm just gonna spray lightly my face, and then I'm gonna go in with my brush. Okay, I'm gonna start with the smaller domed side. This is a 3D brush. I may have recommended this brush. You may have another brush. I would just suggest to go in with the smaller end of whatever brush you got. And we're gonna start with the lightest colors. So this is the motion that I would recommend, just this tapping motion. You're just blending this in. You don't wanna do any big swirls. This is cream, so we want to just make this kind of melt into our skin. And remember, we didn't bring this shade underneath the eye, but you can start to blend a little bit of that underneath. And it's gonna brighten up that eye area. Now let's move on to our main foundation shade. I'm gonna switch to the other end of the brush, the fluffier side, and I'm just gonna, again, continue in like this pouncing motion. This is just gonna help to blend this makeup into your skin so that it looks flawless. Okay, now let's do our contour. I'm gonna start up here around my hairline. I'm gonna tap into that a little bit, but then what I wanna do is push that up into the hairline so that it blends seamlessly. But it's gonna give you a little bit of depth and definition to your face. Now on the cheekbones, we're gonna do that same motion, just tap right into it, but then you're going to kind of give it a little bit of a flick up. Don't bring it down, bring it up. On the jawline, you want to bring your contour down towards your neck. And then for the nose, I just tap it. You don't want to make it disappear. Just tap it out a little bit. Okay, we'll finish off with our lip and cheek color. I'm using the shade Nude. I'm going to place that right above where my contour is. Okay, you guys, that's it. It's so simple and easy. It can take you less than 10 minutes if you throw in an eyeshadow look. It's gonna leave your skin beautiful and glowing and healthy looking.